And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me.
Oh, that's tough. I'm bullying. Get the nades. Come on.
No, I don't have any nades.
There's 4 left. I gotta look. Oh, another play. Oh, we're nearly out of nades.
Damn, I can't.
Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Stop me. Please, somebody stop me. Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me.
Advantage us, we're gonna set stuff, all that fun stuff. Ready? I'm gonna throw this golf ball going up. Oh wait, didn't go anywhere. Wait, still. No, I do that. Possible.
Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Stop me. Please, somebody stop me. Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. If I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me.
Al, you got this. You don't have the numbers, but it's fine. Oh my God. Leave me alone. Come on, come here. Go.
Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Please, somebody stop me. Stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing...
What's up, gang? What's up, gang? I think it's my fault. Hey, I got that chicken to go. A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it on my block. Look what your sweater is dressed. Somebody give me a... These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a... In jail I had... I make you get off the... Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be options. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy, but later I'm calling the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Yo, get back, watch it turn to a singer. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my such a bad day like a popo. They popo. Had a G-Rag and truck turned to rojo. Finally came into us and they one ride down in Soho. One black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pro, yo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Gently. Angry and friendly. Cause when I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now like Mexico. Not gonna lie, some of these clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that you on. And up, give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Minnesota Vikings, led by their new quarterback, Kirk Cousins, go head-to-head
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a man who's in his 11th season now. The starting quarterback of the Packers, it's his 14th year overall, Aaron Rodgers.
Just 7 starts in 2017 due to a collarbone injury. Tried to come back late in the year to rally the Packers into the playoffs. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. But one of the best competitors at the quarterback position in the NFL. He's lost Jordy Nelson, one of his best weapons, but he knows how to bring other guys along and turn them into valuable contributors.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
The anchor of this secondary is Harrison Smith, who was oddly named an all-pro safety in 2017, but just a Pro Bowl alternate who later did play in the game and had a pick 6. Metrics, they graded him out as the game's top safety in 2017. I call him the fixer. Wherever they need him on defense, they place him. Near the line of scrimmage, back deep, he makes plays.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after?
All right, guys, so we just scored our first touchdown of the game. Game just started.
That makes the score 7-0.
I'm going to be kicking it back off to Green Bay. And,
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Yeah, let's see how we do on defense.
This one fielded at the 5.
Defense isn't my strongest point, but offense is not that great, but it's better than what I have for defense.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches.
I'm not talking about like online. I'm talking about just in
We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
That wasn't too
That's
good
why
of a
sometimes
run.
you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's able to find Diggs. The completion here winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me.
Alright, so we're going to go for the field goal. Play it safe.
They still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes.
My
and they
stream.
put the receiver on the ground.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Alright, so now it's
make it 10-0
10-0
here in the first. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release
So
the ball,
we're going to go back to
fall
defense.
back on defense
As I was
without
saying
even
earlier,
looking.
it's
You
not
know
my
it's going
bad.
in the hoop.
But I
Fielded
can
about a
play
yard
it.
deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
See if we can get a sack if they don't win it.
On second down, Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane.
It doesn't matter. We made him stay there, so
it'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Adams on the hookup. And he is going to get
they got the first down.
He covers up after a pretty good shot there. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are,
I tried to guess it there, but I did jump, so
go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy moving.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there.
Why? Which one are you looking at?
The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
But it's the same price as before, so I'd rather get the food. Right? The food's better?
No.
Why isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
They're both pluses.
They'll run it now.
I don't know how the company works.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game?
Well,
maybe
I want the new one.
I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Coconut pumpkin latte. I think I brought that answer.
Or not.
And Graham's got it over the middle.
Alright, so we did get him there.
Convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Alright, so quarter ended.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. Rodgers hands to Montgomery, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
There we go.
It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what that glitch was, but the coach just punched another player.
Today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And he's got it. It's
all right.
Touchdown.
That was a lucky catch. I thought that.
Of the new season. And the Packers are back within a score.
No. I'm talking my
Well, there was a
stream.
little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills.
Look at that, guys. Right down the middle. I think we can go all the way. We're going all the way. All the way, off the touchdown. Off the kick return. There we go, touchdown.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt.
Now it is
That's
17-7. I have a
teamwork to be able to put it all
10-point
together.
lead.
But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now we're going to kick
So
it
now
off.
the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
There we go, we got him. Let's see if I can do good on defense. I mean, defense isn't my best, but
back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel
we
a
will
little
do
gratified to at least
my
get on
best.
the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they
I don't know what he
decide
was
to do.
doing there. He was just standing there,
Yardage
so.
here, back at the 21
I mean, I'll take it. It's easy yards. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you press the like button and subscribe to the channel.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And he is
Alright, I don't know what
stopped
happened there.
cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But now it's
They'll
3rd and
lose a yard,
14.
and it
Hopefully we
brings
can
up
stop and make it
third.
4th down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game.
And
Really at the point
yeah,
of attack.
like I said,
the offensive
please
line
make
is
sure
getting
to
pushed
subscribe,
around.
press
I
like
think
button.
now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some
Alright, well, they
confidence,
ended up getting the
because you
first
can't
down
abandon the
there.
play calling right now.
And they pick up 25
If they do run it, let's see if we can get a fumble, or if they throw it, let's see if we can get an interception.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down.
Alright, I think we stopped them from getting the first
Give him
down
10
there.
yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
So-
gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
Yeah,
often
let's,
alters the normal spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit.
there we go, we
right there.
stopped them short
Lose a
again, so
yard that time, and that's gonna lead
3rd
to
and 1.
third down.
We pushed them back
For
some.
winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage,
Yeah.
attacking, and
I don't know.
changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They'll run it. Here's
Alright, we
Montgomery.
stopped them behind the
And
line
he'll get
again,
this
so
down
it is
only to
4th
about
down
the
now.
46.
They might go for
He
it,
needed 2,
but
he got
probably
1,
not.
and that's going to leave him with 4th
Yeah,
down at a
I figured
yard.
they weren't going to go for it.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau
Alright, so
following these words.
we have the ball now on the 15-yard line. I think, let's go out to, square, Adam Thielen.
First down, here's Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll
Ooh,
rule it
I don't know about
incomplete.
that call. I think he could have been.
Keep his feet in. Second down.
I think he was in. Let's see here. Oh no, he was out. His foot barely missed it.
A reminder coming up at halftime.
So let's run the ball
The
here,
coach
see
is
how many
back.
yards
He
we
made
can
it through
get.
the first week,
Just
and
trying
that's
to
the good
keep the
news,
clock-
and he's going to regale you with
We'll run it,
stats and
keep the
stories
clock
from around
moving.
the NFL here in the early games in week 2.
You think he questioned coming back?
Alright, I
for week
wasn't
2
too good of a
after
run.
loss?
Oh,
He did.
Green
He's
Bay
just happy that
called a
he's far away
timeout.
in Orlando. And now a
So,
timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
maybe we'll go out to Stephon Diggs. He is my favorite player on the Minnesota Vikings.
On third down, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very
Alright,
nice
so as you can
pickup
see,
of
we already have
33
125
yards.
passing yards.
There will always be a place
Well,
for
just
methodically
total yards,
marching the ball
not passing
downfield.
yards.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off
There you go, got
balance,
another first
that'll
down.
drive a team towards a victory.
And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We'll run the ball here.
He went in route
Keeps
there
clock
from the slot
moving.
for the completion.
Why not?
Love how he runs his routes.
Don't worry about
it's
that
all
noise.
setting
It's
up
just
your
my dog
defender.
whining.
Give him a little something one
That was a
way,
high
take
snap.
it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Just what you want on a first down run.
You made that person leave.
And it's 2nd and 2.
You're bad.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said,
Cheering squad to make
"Who is this
people
guy?
leave."
He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of...
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd.
All right, so I think we're going to pass
call a put-away drive.
out
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 26. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. A give. This is Cook. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
For the touchdown.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
We'll
out.
go to a circle.
That running game can really benefit your team
no,
right
we'll go
now.
to square. That was my bad. I was Diggs. I didn't mean to do that. But, you know, it's still alright. Moving up.
Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
Alright, let's see. We didn't get a touchdown.
Oh,
Rudolph
nice completion
didn't,
there.
so we'll pass that.
Now Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year, his ability to use the fakes well, his body in the red zone, they should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away.
That was a good kick there.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their
That was
drive
also a good
just
return.
past the 30-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
There we go. We were able to
Okay,
do that.
these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
There we go.
Montgomery,
Hold
and
it
the ball is loose. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Alright, so we just got the ball
And he will
back.
return this one to the 30-yard line.
I don't know what's going on
Often
here,
on
but Green Bay
fumbles,
isn't
you look
playing
at the
too
guy
good.
who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They go play action here on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. A good pickup there, a 22.
Alright, guys, let's see here.
Right after the turnover,
Alright,
they come
we'll
out throwing.
throw
And that means it's a
to
sudden change situation. We used to
R1.
practice it on
We didn't
defense.
get a
Sudden
touchdown.
change,
Other
get
than
out there,
that,
stop the
everybody else
offense.
did.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think
Oh,
that's
that
why
was
he
a
came
bad
out
idea.
throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up
Alright, let's see
incomplete.
if we can run the
Let's give
ball
this
here.
defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
He'll get it up the middle, breaks a tackle. And now they're going to get him
Alright,
down
well,
right at the
that
line of
was a bad
scrimmage.
decision to run like that.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. He should have had that.
Sprint him out to one side or the other and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it. So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's
34-7.
lurking inside that
We're
might put a big
whooping
hit
their
on them as they try and
butts.
catch the ball.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to
After
3.
this game,
like how you
I'm
did
probably
that.
going to
Give a
end
little
up
tip of the cap
ending
to the
this
stop
game there.
troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
8-3.
I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just
There
kept
you go.
using it.
Stop him, shoot.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And
There
he
we
got
go.
blown
Keep
up
driving
on
him
that play.
back.
Back at the 20. So he
Now it's
loses
3rd and
3 yards
15,
there.
so
Now
we're
3rd down.
really making him move.
And Anthony Barr just has it all as far as I'm concerned in terms of physique, athletic ability, And now he's versatile as well. When he came out of UCLA, he played outside linebacker, but also down defensive end. The Vikings can utilize the same sort of skills.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. And the trick play
doesn't
work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down.
That was a good punt.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time,
back
but they didn't want 3 points because they were
line.
well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3 point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract
time. All right,
time.
we're going to throw to triangle.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Super tough.
Oh, yeah, he's open.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morgan. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
All right,
and partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Packers
all right, well, the only reason I fumbled was because I was like mid-throw. Well, I was about to throw when they tackled me, so it came out of my hand. Like, if you watch, like, I was about to throw it.
What the offensive guy didn't do, he didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this
well,
case, just give credit to where it belongs.
They got me.
Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Powers pass to the midfield. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup
I was
there,
starting to move, but it might be too late.
Make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end, Graham. Packer 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Ooh, that was a good catch. That was a really good
21 or 22. Give him 10 yards.
We're starting to move some yards, but I think it's too late in the game.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? Toe tap. You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping.
I mean, especially if he keeps doing that, throwing it at the ground. He's not
Throwing
gonna
on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh, look at that
diving play. Incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Rodgers.
There we go.
He's sacked back around the 28. Daniil Hunter with a big-time sack.
All right, let's see if we can block this punt.
And it'll be a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning.
They barely made that.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out,
All right,
dress
well,
up a little
we
bit,
got the
son,
ball,
make
so
yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just
let's
dressing
just
up the final
delay
score.
time
And
here.
out now come the Vikings. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Again, it's Murray. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Cousins from the gun on third.
Oh,
And
that
that
was
is
good. That was good.
incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
See if we can make
Not
this
only was the call
15-6
spot on,
here.
how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force
Nah,
it in
I'm
there
not
on
gonna
third
make
down.
it.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play. Right?
Yeah, we were
Exactly
off.
right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really
All right, well, they are
you get
moving
off
the
your
ball
game a
now.
little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
All right, 2 minutes
Time
left.
for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And
That
he
was
caught it.
one
And
nasty
the ball ends
hit.
up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he gets it down to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is
There we
going
go,
to
block
be
ball.
incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. Oh, they get to the football.
Oh, we
It's
blocked it. There we go. Well, yeah, I've been looking at it every day.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often
All right,
use?
well,
Symptomatic. It's just,
now
it's
let's
just been a
just
sign of how
run
this
down the
one's
clock
gone.
here.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a
I
loss
mean,
of a yard
that's
there,
alright
and
though,
now
'cause
2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this
This is
offense
running
gathers
on the
together to
clock.
watch tape of this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves
No,
until
let's
the
get some
coaches get
yards here.
upset
I
about
feel
the
like
play
we
we
got
just
some
saw.
yards.
But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And Rudolph has it,
There
the
you
tight
go.
end. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
But
All right,
man,
let's
throw the
run
ball,
this
man.
clock
You
down.
got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Another fumble. Alright, guys, we're just gonna let the
Plays
clock
like
run
this, when
out.
the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
You know,
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
There it is, guys. That's game.
In this case, though,
GG.
the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a third and
let's see if
very
we
long.
That's it. That's what you want.
Yeah, one
Straight
more
ahead,
game.
positive
Rolling.
gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Third and long for Cousins. And he can't quite pick it.
Oh,
No interception
1 second
so
left.
far. That
Think we can
probably
get a
should have been
touchdown,
their
guys?
first, but at least it's 4th down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just
There you
chuck
go,
it
that's
away.
game.
Dangerous pass, incomplete. But Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL.
Alright, thank you guys
When
for
win on the
watching.
road, it's a little extra
Guys,
special,
if
isn't
you
it?
guys are new,
It is
please make
because,
sure
let's
to
face it,
press
in most
that subscribe button
win
and
in
press the
National
like
Football
button
League, it just
if
doesn't
you guys are new. And thank you for watching, and peace.